Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, it's Saturday morning, and ain't God good? And won't he do it? Oh, yes, he will. Oh, yes, he will. I know my children probably saying, Mr. Lee Craft, Lee Craft, Lee Craft. You say the same thing every morning. I'm going to say Enoch, Ewok, Enoch. That means y'all sure know what to say. Look, it's Saturday morning, right? And I talked to my nephew the other day. My nephew said, Uncle Andrew, Uncle Andrew, Uncle Andrew, Uncle Andrew, who you got in your brackets, Uncle Andrew? So what bracket, nephew? The NCAA bracket. I said, nephew, we don't play those brackets, nephew. Let's talk about the bracket of life. He said, what, Uncle Andrew? The brackets of life. But before we get started, if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatever@gmail.com or go to Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, all those beautiful apps. Look for the animated black man with a white beard, smiling and profiling and finally realizing, y'all trying to size me up. Yeah, I said, nephew. I said, the brackets of life. He said, Uncle Andrew, what do you mean the brackets of life, Uncle Andrew? I said, nephew, it's simple. It's simple, nephew. See, we all want to pick other teams and everything, right? You know, the Sweet 64, 64 teams, right? You know, but what about the 64 things that distract you? He said, what do you mean, again? What do you mean? Look at good people. I'm not going to go through all the 64 things that are distracted to people because everybody got a different team for us in their bracket. But I'm going to give you some of the ones that I told my nephew that would probably, he probably have to face. So let's get out. We're gonna fast forward right to the Elite Eight. You got my nephew, you got family betrayal, you got drugs, you got trifling friends on one side. On the other side, you got loose women, you got false prophets, you got gambling, and you have doubt. Right? So you know what I'm saying? My nephew, Uncle Andrew, what do you mean, Uncle Andrew? Is that my bracket, nephew? That's every young man's bracket. Probably. I'm being nice. He's Uncle Andrew. You funny, Uncle Andrew? No, nephew. We funny. See, my job, nephew, as an uncle, is to make sure that you don't fall into them same pit holes, nephew, that we fell into. You know what I'm saying? It's to guide you around those things like our grandparents did for me. You know, but be mindful. No matter what you're going through, I can guarantee you one thing: it's going to be okay as long as make God a part of your life. That's the what if guarantee. What if? What if, nephew? Huh? You pay attention to this bracket. This bracket might just, we ain't at $1 billion. Uncle Andrew, you need to stop. No, nephew, we need to stop. We need to stop playing with our children's future. We need to guide them the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because everything that we do, nephew, has rewards and has consequences. So back to your bracket, nephew. Like I said, nephew faces loose women. You won that, nephew. You mean I beat the loose women? Yeah, nephew, it was a close game too, nephew. Y'all went to 16 overtimes, and you won by 1. Nephew, now you got family betrayal and prophets. You know, it's like, man, it was close, nephew. It was close, nephew. They went to 3 overtimes. You know what I'm saying? And the false prophets won. Now you got drugs and gambling. You know, shoot, that's a coin tosser, nephew. They went to 99 overtimes. And the drugs won by 1. Huh? So if you look, then you got trifling friends and doubt. Doubt won, nephew. Doubt won. I think the score was like 230 to 15. Huh? So now, like I said, nephew, those are things you have to deal with, nephew. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we're gonna fast forward to the championship game. Guess who it was, nephew, championship game? Uncle Andrew, I don't know, Uncle Andrew. I don't know, Uncle Andrew. Nephew, you do know who's in the championship game. It was you and Doubt. Uncle Andrew, me and Doubt, one-on-one. Yeah, nephew. Y'all were one-on-one, nephew. And guess who won? He said, Uncle Andrew, I'm asking you, they won, Andrew. I asked you to guess who won, nephew. Uncle Andrew, I'm not going to... Uncle Andrew, is that a rhetorical question? Is it? I said, nephew, that game, nephew, was they said it was the best game of all time, nephew. You won, nephew. You won. I think y'all ain't doing well 1,000 overtimes, nephew, and you won by 1. Uncle Andrew, I don't get it, Uncle Andrew. I don't get it. How did I win by 1, Uncle Andrew? Nephew, one of the worst things we're ever gonna face, nephew, is doubt. Doubting ourselves, saying what we can't do, and we already done it. Doubt kills dreams. Doubt kills everything, nephew. When you start doubting yourself, nephew, you fall further and further behind. But once you get God in your life, nephew, see, that's your secret weapon, nephew. You know what I'm saying? When you were down in that hole, nephew, you were down by 15 points, nephew, and you had like 3 seconds on the clock. And you made a Hail Mary, nephew, and tied the game up. Huh? Uncle Andrew, you mean I had a 15 point shot? Nephew, like I said, nephew, God is a miracle worker, nephew. When you got God in your life, nephew, ain't nothing you can't do. Ain't nothing can't be accomplished, nephew. Now, nephew, do you get what I'm telling you, nephew? Uncle Andrew, no, I don't get it. I'm going to ask you again, nephew, because you very smart. Do you get what I'm saying about the bracket of life? He's Uncle Andrew. I got it, Uncle Andrew. I got it. Uncle Andrew, I don't know how you came with that bracket of life, Uncle Andrew, but that's something. Uncle Andrew, I never thought about that, Uncle Andrew. So, nephew, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Because the bracket of life is real. It's real. You can take it down through that, nephew, if you're not careful. So, nephew, who won the game, nephew, at bracket of life? I won, Uncle Andrew. I won. Now, that's what I'm talking about, nephew. You are a winner. And winners never stop winning. Winners don't quit. Winners don't know how to do the wrong thing, nephew. You're going to make some mistakes, but you're going to correct those mistakes. That's who you are. Nobody's perfect, nephew. One perfect man, that was God. That was Jesus Christ walking on this earth. So you can try to be the best version of yourself, nephew, and keep making everybody in your family proud. Is that it, nephew? Uncle Andrew, I got one thing, Uncle Andrew. Speak your mind, nephew. Speak your mind, champion. Speak your mind. Uncle Andrew, I'm a champion. Yeah, you're a champion. So what is it, nephew? Uncle Andrew, I love you, Uncle Andrew. And Uncle Andrew loves you too. More than you ever know, nephew. So anything else, nephew? No, I'm good. I'm good, Andrew. You sure? Yeah, I'm good. So, like I said, good people, we all have different brackets of life. Like I said, though, get around your family, and try to let them listen to them, and go both ways. They have to hear you also. Like I said, I see my nephew. I told him, I see you. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. My nephew and my nieces, all our families, even the ones that are not in our circle. If I have a opportunity to speak to them and guide them, that's exactly what I do. Because we're all in this together. The circle of life. So, with that being said, Lee Craft, this is my podcast. If you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com. One band, one sound. Together, we got an opportunity to turn this whole world around. But in order to have a real conversation, you got to have real people. If you want to have a real conversation, have a blessed day. And please find time and make time to tell God.